Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be should be the only time you hear my voice, but here, as a, we're going to test this out. Here we are with the wonderful and amazing The Baker.
Hi. So it's echoey, so I should turn down my volume. Okay, I'll just do mute. Okay. So I won't be able to hear alerts and stuff. I'll just. So you have to tell me if there are alerts. Hi, great one. Thank you for the host. I saw that. I heard that. How are you doing? Hi, Scary Dog. Hi, Tigray. Are you ready for some baking? So I did some prep work before because this Yeti over here picks up a lot of noise. So I wanted to reduce the amount of background sound. Oh, you can't hear me? I have to speak louder? Should I speak into the Yeti? Okay. So, anyway, I wanted to reduce the amount of uh, noise that you would hear. So, opening cupboards, pots and pans, and stuff like that, mixing. Try to reduce it as much as possible so that you're not overwhelmed with all that stuff because this is not ASMR stream. So it's just a baking stream. And this is the only time that I can wear a green hat because there's no green screen behind us. Let me message somebody. Twitch.tv. So okay. It's not in fact. Stone screwed up and put the camera outside. You know what? We do have snow outside. I can't tell if it's snowing right now. Works though. How's everyone doing? I know yesterday we were kind of running a later show because of all those matches that we had. Okay. So this recipe I've been following for like a long time, but I still don't have it memorized by heart because I don't make gingerbread cookies all year round. Hi, Kelgates. You're awake? Well, just in time to do some cookies. So we're gonna do some snowflake shaped cookies. So this is the cookie cutter. Okay. See? So it's pretty simple. It shouldn't fall apart when you actually cut them into the dough. Thanks, Tigray. We're looking for a future renovation, and so who knows when that's going to happen. But it's okay for what I need right now. Although you can never have too much storage space. Okay, so first thing that you do with this recipe is you go and melt shortening. So usually, short. Oops. Shortening, I get the Crisco kind. If you want a brand name. What's this text thing? Can you see? So glary. I have to tilt it. Okay. So it's just half of this container, which is a pound. So half a pound of shortening goes into these cookies. So you just melt it. Doesn't have to be high heat. If you're in a hurry, sure, crank it up, but usually low, medium heat. Melt it all until it's like oil. You don't need to see that. And then you're supposed to cool it down for a little bit because what we're going to do next is mixing molasses, which is here. 1 1/4 cup of molasses. Very sticky stuff. So I prefer to mix the molasses with the shortening first because I don't want the eggs to cook. It's not good to have cooked egg. It is thick. It's molasses. Hi, Dave. Yes, it is a food stream today. Okay. So get as much as possible. This is where the rubber spatula helps you out. And then you mix it. Try to combine the oil with the molasses. It's kind of hard to do. But we'll do as best as we can. It's the baker doing a baking stream. So I don't know that if I do another baking stream, if I'll still be in the baker outfit. Okay. Seems okay. Okay, so in this bowl, I have mixed up 2 eggs with a cup of sugar. So it'll work quickly, but not too quickly because you don't want the oil to splash everywhere. I've had that happen before as well. Okay. And then you combine it. I don't know if you can see. Need more volume?
Well, you have to see it more, but I don't know if you can hold it up right in front of the camera or not.
Well, the camera's so far away, it's hard for me to actually like show it without the oil spilling everywhere. But basically, you're trying to combine it as much as possible because you want it all to be blended in, basically.
Should you use a mixer?
No, we do not use a mixer for this. Who's asking? Are you asking? The mixer is for the royal icing that we're going to make. So that's going to be super loud. I don't know if you can mute during that time. Yeah, that's true, Dave. I'm not a fan of the cleanup after baking and cooking. So the best thing to do is clean as you go if you don't want to deal with that at the end. But right now, my dishwasher is full of clean dishes because son number 2 woke up late and he wasn't able to clear it before he went to school. Overhead cam, how to get it to stay up and over top, we'll see. I thought we were going to use my T-square, which is up there. Okay, so remember how I said we have to like combine it? So now it's like all blended in. Like this consistency. Very syrupy. Okay. So there are no cooked eggs here. Hooray! Mission accomplished. Okay, so everything is all blended in. Now, what I did here is this is 5.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ginger, like powdered ginger, and then you have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of cloves. So these are ground versions. So you buy them ground, or you can like shave it yourself, but who can do that? Okay, and then you just mix it up. Am I missing anything? Nope, those are all the ingredients. So I usually do 5.5 cups of flour, because I don't want the texture to be too tough. I think the original said 5.5 to 6 cups, so I chose 5.5. So you just mix it all up as much as you can, because we want all the flavors to be incorporated in each cookie. And then what you do next, you're going to combine them. So we're going to put a little bit in here. Don't do it all at once unless you want flour everywhere. So just do a little bit. Hi, Capones. See, I didn't hear any alerts, so I don't know when someone's hosting or not. So you just have to mix this all up. So I usually try to get most of it into the wet mixture before I get more flour. This is where mussels come in handy because it's going to be tough to mix in. Okay, so the majority is mixed. Okay. Keep going. So at this point, I don't have the oven on because we haven't even rolled out the cookies yet, the dough. And it's gonna take some time to firm up in the fridge or freezer. I prefer using the freezer, but only if there's space in there. So just keep stirring. Do you have music playing in the background?
No, do you want to?
Yes, we should have holiday music in the background. It's just like silence.
Well, it's showing it's showing just here.
Okay, so incorporate it again. So also, you could use a bigger saucepan to make your life easier, but this is the best one that we have that has a handle. I prefer these types of handles versus like the ones that are really short. Well, it's funny you say that because Stone always says that I'm a Food Network snob. And we don't even have Food Network anymore. Hi, Melody! Thanks
Melody
for
1212
resubbing at
just
tier
subscribed
1
for
for
23
23
Cooking stream.
months!
Yeah.
How are you? How are you doing? How is Beat Saber? My arm is getting a workout right now. Because it's getting tougher. You're good. Well, that's good. You don't have to deal with snow either, right? Okay. I still have like one more batch. I'm making a little mess. A little. Gotta be strong for the matches. Well, currently, I don't think the baker has any type of belt right now. That might change. Yay! I'm a TV star now. In Lizzie's living room. I don't know what 75 means. I'm assuming it's warm. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a boss match that the baker won against Zinda. And we still do not have anyone who pulled a Zinda yet for this year. Hi J-Rod, how are you doing? Okay. It's getting so tough. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to mention is you could use a wooden spatula if you wanted to. I think you might have a better go at the mixing if it's with a wooden spatula, because I'm having trouble here with this rubber one. You just woke up. Well, that's nice to sleep in on a Wednesday, which is hump day. So cold night in the high 50s. Yay, music! Okay. So we still have like a little itty bitty flour left. So we're going to try to incorporate the rest of this in here. Look, the sink is filling up. Who wants to do the dishes? Okay. So in the original recipe, it says to like put all the dough on the counter to mix in the rest of the flour. I'm not gonna do that because that's messy. Hi, Bat Cow. How are you doing? Did you have your spicy coffee today? Whoa. Okay. You can see I'm like kind of getting there. Kinda. Might be a while. Oh, I forgot. This is what I usually do. And I didn't do it. I would actually dump this into the bowl. At least it'll give me more room to. It gives me more room to work with. The tough part is getting all of it from the pot. No coffee yet. Hi, Kerminu. Kerminu? Kerminu? Kerr? How you doing? Am I sharing this with you? Well, virtually, sure. We are making gingerbread cookies today. And it's not like the recipe's a secret, too. Because I believe I found this a long time ago online. Okay, I think this is the best I could do to scrape up all the molasses. Okay, so this is a dirty pot. Get out of here! We are going to attempt to mix in the rest of this flour with some arm strength. Ooh, you got the next 3 days off of work back home? That's awesome. What do you plan on doing during those days off? Okay, I'll call you Kerr. No, I do not have any pre-baked stuff to show you. This is not like a TV cooking show where they have several stages already created. Hi, Maddie Hunter. How are you? You should be working, right? Okay. So, let's see if I got all the flour in. There shouldn't be a lot on the bottom because I had dumped them into the pot. So there should be nothing much. Rachel Ray does that on her talk show in his face. Well, Rachel Ray, she used to be doing. I thought she had several shows actually. I remember her having a show where it's like $40 in a day, so she has only that amount to spend for whichever city that she's visiting. But that was a long time ago. That was before she had a talk show. Okay. Oh, there's still little bits that are not mixed in yet. We'll get through that. Okay. I think I am good. Okay, so here is the dough. All the yummy goodness in one big ball, but I'm gonna split it into 2 balls because oh, 30-minute meals. Hi, Manny. Stone could definitely wear his cause outfit too. Okay, so the reason why we have to split it up into 2 or maybe 3 portions is because you won't be able to fit it onto the baking sheet. Okay, so 2 roughly equal size balls. Wax paper. This is what we use so that it doesn't stick everywhere. Okay, so I'll put one of the balls of dough in here. Can you see this? It's beautiful. The other one will work on later. Right now, I'll just put it away. Okay. The other trick that we have, you use another one on top so there's no goopy mess on your rolling pin. You just have to get dowels. This is, I think, 1/4 of an inch. It's rounded, but you can get like flat dowels too if you want. This just helps you make the dough uniform. No need to eyeball. Just tuck it underneath the bottom wax paper. Use any old rolling pin. This is the one I have. And you start rolling. Okay. So you spread it out in a way that will fit the pan. Sometimes you have to make some adjustments. But I believe this amount will fit the baking sheet that I have. So I didn't measure the baking sheet, so it's whatever baking sheet you have on hand. Just roll your dough to size. Yeah, this is like a marble rolling pin. So don't get me angry. It's beside me. I took a picture with your phone, remember? Because you wanted to share it? Okay. So you just adjust the dowels to where you want to roll. And just kind of feel if everything is even. I'm gonna flip this over. So I can do this side. Okay. The only thing I don't like about the wax paper is that it does move sometimes. Okay, so 1/4 of an inch is how thick the cookies can be. If you want it thicker, you can buy dowels that are a little bit bigger. But keep in mind, you probably have to bake the cookies a little bit longer. So this works for me. Okay, so we're gonna see if it will fit the width of the pan. I mean the length. I think there'll be some parts that'll stick out, but that's okay. I think that's good. So just slide it into the pan. See, there's just a little bit that is like overhanging, but that's okay. We won't use that part. Okay, so now you just put it in the freezer. Let it sit there. You could leave it there for like 10 minutes if you want. But now we can work on the second one. In the meantime, we'll do it again. So far, it's pretty simple to follow, right? You just have to do it. Okay. The other trick is, when you're shaping the dough right now, is to try to make it like a rectangle. So you won't have that problem of the overhang at the very end. And I tried to smoosh it so I don't have to do as much work with the rolling pin. More rolling. Hi, Lou Network. What's it gonna be? They are going to turn into snowflakes. And then we're going to put some royal icing on them. And then we're gonna put some coarse sugar on top. Okay. Do this way. I'll do this first. And then I'll bring the dowels in. Because they like moving around. So if you think that it's going to be too wide for the pan, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. If you think it's too wide and you want to adjust the dough, I think you would just do this. Because I think it's going to be too wide. Just fold it. Fold the dough. On this side too. And I roll it again. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for coming in. This is how you make gingerbread cookies. You have browser errors. Are you using Chrome? Because sometimes that's the problem. Flip it. I'm just waiting for Bob to like come around over here. Hey, what are you doing? We do not have the Christmas collar on him. I figured we should reduce the amount of noise. Uh-oh. If you heard that, that was Lady hissing at Bob. Hi, Dante. You have the same rolling pin? I think I bought this at the Real Canadian Superstore / Loblaws years ago. It's nice and heavy. So if there are intruders, you grab the rolling pin. I think that's good. Okay. I think that's okay. Now we're gonna slide this into here. Perfect! There's no overhang. It's all within the parameters. Okay, so I don't know if I have space in the freezers again. Okay, we'll start doing this guy. So it's a little bit still soft, but I wanted to get started on the cutting. Our snowflake. What are you talking about? Okay, so cut parchment paper and put it to size on the baking sheets that you're going to use for the cookies. I have 2 prepared, and I usually reuse the same baking sheet for the same batch. So after these 2 sheets are done, I'm still going to use them. Why would you waste more things? Okay. So normally this would be a little bit more stiff, so that you can actually take out the cutouts without any issue. So we'll see how this will work. Because if you move it and it's too soft, they might be misshapen. So I think we'll have a better time with the second batch because it will be more solid. And depending on the size of the cookie cutter you're going to use, you could get between 50 or 60 cookies, like medium size, like this, all together. If you get more, great. Can you actually see the cutouts? I don't know, because it's too flat. Sleeves. We have quite a few. No, didn't conserve the space. One more. Okay, here comes the tricky part. Is to actually relocate these cookies onto the baking sheet. We're reusing these scraps. We will just re-roll them. Okay. No. Okay. Tricky, tricky. That's one. You have to work quick. So you don't have like a deformed mess on your hands. I usually space it out about like maybe an inch between each cookie. They don't spread that much. There is baking soda in the recipe to help it spread for a bigger cookie. Oh, it looks like on this tray I might not be able to fit 12. We'll see. You saw Bob's tail? He is hanging around. If I call him, he'll probably come over. Because their food is also over here and water is over there. Okay, so if you want to see that recipe, it's in the new stream recipe channel. Yeah, I guess you can't really put it under Nom Noms because it's not made yet. Nom Noms is now the bakery. Okay. Okay, so I think I can only fit 11. So if I was able to put 11, I have 3 here. So it's 14 in one go. Here are the cookies ready to be baked. So these are medium size. I would say bake it for 8 minutes. I think if you did it for more than 10, it'll be very burnt and crisp. And we don't want that. So now we'll wait for the oven to heat up. So while you're cutting the cookies, you could turn on the oven at that time. They're beautiful. Okay, so now all the scraps, we will re-roll them. There is no waste when it comes to cookie dough, in my opinion. What are you looking at?
Laptop. Do you need it there?
Well, I need to see. Otherwise, I'm blind. I can't see that far away.
No, it's not good. It's just not in the shot. And don't touch it, because I can touch it.
Stomping on nitpicky. Okay. Re-rolling it again. How many cookies do you think I can get out of this smaller batch? This one I'll probably put in the fridge. And again, we're reusing the materials. So right now I'm reusing the same wax paper. It's very handy to have these dowels as guides. I think they also make rolling pins where you can put the guides on the actual rolling pin itself. So you'll always have a uniform thickness. He's not doing any backseat baking. Stone does not bake. Okay. Oh, it's ready. So it's here. Now we can put this in for, what did I say, 8 minutes. We'll see how it fares. This one is done. We will put this in the fridge. No, let's put it in this one. Okay. So this one should be easier to handle versus the first batch. If you do put it in for longer, normally you could flip it over, peel it, and then flip it back so that it doesn't stick on the wax paper when you cut the cookies out. Wolfric is a great chef. Maybe he should do one too. Yes. He could do a stream as well. If he wants to come over here and do it, he can do that. Will he be dressed up as Elephant the Butcher? Because that would be funny. See? If it's hard enough, it will stay inside the cookie cutter. And it makes transporting it to the tray much easier. Yeah, we don't have a kitchen counter, like an island. We make do with what we have. I think if Maddie Hunter were to bake in her outfit, her makeup will melt off from the heat of the kitchen. Eee. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get the cooling rack out. Okay, so you'll get to hear some noise. Oh, this one? This one might be able to cram 12 cookies on.
What?
Ah. I said this is, I don't even remember what I said. I don't hear the alerts. So if you do those types of alerts, it's gonna be like on deaf ears. Okay, so that's the last of this batch. See? We fit 12. We'll just leave this here. Still has space here. What to do? I'm gonna have to use another sheet of wax paper. It's gonna be loud. Okay. So it wasn't that loud. Hi, Leo. How's it going? Man, I could have fit more cookies in here. Ah. Okay. I think maybe I can get a few more cookies out of here. Oh. And then we can re-roll it. You're just waking up. What time is it for you? 10? Is that sleeping in? Maddie Hunter's on the road. I hope she's not driving and watching at the same time. Otherwise, There will be words. Don't pull a Leo. Okay. Here's the tricky part. We're gonna roll this with those other cookies on the counter. And hopefully I will not wreck them. So it would be handy if you had lots of baking sheets, but most households I don't think have a lot of baking sheets. You only need like 1 or 2. But because I used to do lots of baking, I do have a ton of baking sheets. Oh no. It's 11:10. I don't have any food made for the kids because we started late. So I will have to make their lunch. It will be a wrap because those are easy. Don't worry about the kids. Well, they kind of need to have food, right? We have to feed them. Okay. Oh, it's ready. Here are the cookies. Wait, can you see? Can you see it? It's hot. Eee. So we leave it on the tray, on the baking sheet for a little bit, but eventually I will transfer it to a cooling rack. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna leave this aside. You know, I don't quite like Nailed It, the cooking show, baking show, because I don't know, maybe it's the script. They try too hard to be punny. It's so bad it's good. It's like watching a train wreck. Horrible. But you can't help but keep watching. How thick are the dowels? They're about like a 1/4 inch thick. But like I said, if you want to have thicker cookies, then you can go get thicker dowels. And you can get dowels that are not round. So it'll stay put on you. Okay, so this one's done. I'll just leave this in the freezer too, somewhere else. this one, still not as stiff as I like, but you can flip it over, peel the back, and then flip it over again. You can now take these cookies off the sheet. Show it to you guys. So here's the cookie. Let me see it. And you can also flip it over to make sure that it's all baked. Because sometimes you would get some dark marks in here, and that would mean that it's not completely baked. And you should put it in for a little bit longer. But we can put all these cookies out so I can reuse this tray. So we're gonna get these guys on the tray first. Bob, it's past by me. He's like, what? You're kidding me? And then when I'm done this batch, I'm gonna make lunch for the kids. We still have to wait for the cookies to cool before we put the icing on, because nothing's worse than melted icing. What? There's food in the garage? What are you talking about? Did you make them food? Then why would there be food in the garage? They're not gonna eat snacks. Okay. So this batch is done. We will leave this here until it can go in the oven. This can... Hi, Crow. It is still morning. I'm not gonna listen to you. Watch me make their lunch real quick. The cookies are going to be ready in 1 minute. They're gonna have a turkey, spinach, Swiss cheese wrap. Uh-oh. It's gonna be. Okay. That's done. You just need more practice, bro. You can't be that bad at cooking. Right? And what do you mean by cooking? You don't have to make like a 3-course meal or anything like that. It doesn't even have to look good as long as it tastes good. We all can't be like Dante. And okay, that's down to. Lunch done. And I forgot to set this. And a couple of clementines. Okay. So lunch. This is their lunch. How long did it take for me to make it? Bring it to my desk? Okay. Where are they gonna eat? In the garage? Is that what you said? Okay. Okay, so I have to throw away this stuff. Okay. So now, oh, very much. I'm gonna go check out the cooled cookies to see if they're good to decorate. Oh, it has a sticker on me the whole time. Forgot about it. Okay, so we're checking out the cookies. No, they're still warm, but I can take these ones off. this pan because we can put more cutlets on it. Oh, you were driving back home? I didn't know that. Okay. This one we will roll out and then put in the freezer. And then we can work on the other one. What, Bob? What does he see? Birds, probably. Do you hear him? Oh. He was all stretched out on his cat tree. Okay. They're just birds, Bob. I know, but I still want to kill them. That's his I want to kill you meow. And the birds outside are like, you can't do anything to us. Okay. I'm just gonna leave these guys. Working with cookie dough is very greasy. We're gonna make some icing. Okay. Oh, I forgot. So royal icing, that's what we're gonna do next. Hopefully by the time it's done, some of the cookies will be cool. So you need meringue powder. It smells like vanilla. It's just white powder. You're just showing it. I'm reusing this container, but it does say meringue powder and it's from Wilton, but I just get it from Bulk Barn. So you will need what is this? 1 tablespoon, but you need 4 tablespoons. Oh, if you want to do decorating with royal icing and you want to make sure that it's like the stiff kind, more for building gingerbread houses or for really fine detail work, you should clean the bowl. Make sure that there's no grease on it. So you can use vinegar to try to get rid of any grease. You would have to do it for the paddle attachment as well, just to make sure that there's no possible speck of grease on it, because that will kill your royal icing stiffness. Okay.
Can you
It's gonna be loud.
That's fine. I just think I made it for next time.
You can see the mixer, right? It's like right here. Well, I showed them this stuff here. I just can't read the chat. If I was doing this, the kitchen would be on fire by now. What? Why? Do you have a gas stove? So I put in 1 in there, right? Made me lose track. Stone. 2, 3, 4. So put this away. You take a half a cup. You don't fill it all the way to the brim, so you just like leave a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but you don't fill it up all the way. That's the measurement. You're going to mix this with the meringue powder until it's all foamy. So it's gonna be loud. So I don't know if you can see it's all foamy. Let's put this over here. You see it's all foamy? It's hard to see. Well, it's white, right? So, but once it becomes all foamy, you can add the icing sugar, icing powder, whatever you want to call it. It's 1 pound. And you should sift it before to get rid of any clumps. Also, you can add in corn syrup, the clear kind, not the dark corn syrup. Because with royal icing, you want it to be white, and if you do that tinted one, then it's gonna be so hard to get that white color again. You can always color it all these different colors. So I think you just put, oh, see you later, Manny. Hope you have a good day. I think it's 1 teaspoon. So I just eyeball it. And then the other thing that you can also add is vanilla. Also 1 teaspoon, or it could be any type of flavor that you want. Like if you wanted lemon, orange. Okay, it's gonna be loud again. And you do this for 5 minutes.
What?
Hi, Radical Foil. Am I on mute? We have cookies. Hi, Rosa. The kids are home. So normally if you want, can you guys hear me? Am I on mute? Am I on mute? No? Okay. So normally if you wanted to have really stiff icing, the peaks on the paddle would be like standing up straight. If it goes droopy, then it's not ready yet. Hi Twin Screw, what's happening? And hi Radical Foil and De Facto. You came in while the mixer was on. But here's a royal icing. Can you see it? So the consistency is like I said, it's droopy, but I'm not looking for a completely stiff royal icing here because we're just piping it on the cookies. It can spread a little. I actually might add more water to it. To make it easier to pipe too. Because when you have lots of cookies and you're not able to pipe without your hands hurting, you're gonna have a hard time. Like the next day, your hand is gonna feel it. So what I like doing is transferring it into another container because these leftovers can be put in the fridge. And the trick with royal icing is that you should put plastic wrap touching the icing so it doesn't form a crust, because that would be also not very good for piping. Okay, so this is the most I can get out of here. Okay. Plastic wrap, like I said, right on top of the icing. Try to get rid of any air. And just squish it in. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? It's very white. It's bright. But this is how I would store my icing. So I'll just put it aside for now. The other thing I wanted to do is, so we see how this consistency is, right? So it's a little too thick for piping for me, so I would add a little water. So you only can add like a little at a time, because if you add too much, you can't take it away. So better do like a little bit. And I just maybe do this. And then you mix it to the consistency that you want it to be. And if you wanted to flood the whole cookie, meaning the whole cookie will be filled with the icing, you should make the icing more thin. Hi, Rosa. I said hi to you while the mixer was on. I just didn't know if you heard me. What the? Dante dropped the F-bomb. Yeah, you better curb that. Otherwise, your son's gonna be at school cursing and they're gonna call you. Oh, he did. Oh, you saw Bob? Well, he's at the cat tree right now. Okay. Piping bag. This is a very handy tool to have because I don't need this one. It's better than a Ziploc bag. But in a pinch, you could put your icing in a Ziploc bag, cut a hole in the corner, and then pipe like that. Hi, Voodoo. Yes, it's the baker baking. Who would have thunk it? Okay. So I'm gonna put all this icing in here. This is just plain vanilla flavored royal icing. I mean, if you want to get all purist here, you could buy clear vanilla extract so that it won't tint the white of the icing. Okay, so get as much of the icing as possible. And then you shake it into place. So this is the first time that I've tried this icing bag. It kind of has like a grippy texture to it, so it's not smooth. It feels weird. Okay, so okay. This is also something that you can buy, but it's not necessary. It's a bag tie for the icing bag. Like, it's better than a normal elastic because basically it has like this little doohickey that's sticking out. Can you see it? So you see that doohickey that's sticking out? That's supposed to let you wrap one side over it so it doesn't fall out. Ah, icing everywhere already. And then you just adjust it as you pipe. Okay. So like I said, we're doing snowflakes. It's just gonna be very simple. So we'll do this first. I don't know which one can you see. Can you see this one? I don't know if I can pipe sideways like this, because I normally do pipe it on the tray and not in my hand. So we'll try it out and see. The tip that I'm using for the piping bag is a number 4. But you can use whatever thickness that you want. See? And then you do the little spiky things that snowflakes usually have. This is challenging to do it like this. So if you want it to be like less runny, you could change the tip, which I might do, because I find this pretty thick. There you go. All piped. And then what you do is you take the core sugar and you sprinkle it onto the icing while it's still wet, so that it will also stick.
Yeah, go get him, Tiger.
I believe it takes about maybe an hour for the icing to set. It's royal icing. It doesn't take long, but I leave an hour just in case. And then once you're done, you would like shake out the excess. So you'll have lots of excess sugar on the tray, which you could also reuse as well, as long as there's no bits of the cookie in there. So that's it. This is done. This is our first cookie completed on stream. You want more close up? Okay, here. Cookie stream. Okay. What? What do you mean no? Do you see it? Am I too close to the screen? Okay. So now you have to do this however many more times depending on how many cookies that you make. So I'm just gonna continue doing this tray, but not upright because that was tough. That was a challenge. It's so much faster when you have gravity helping you out. I'm not going to change the tip because that just means another thing to wash. We'll just stick with this number 4. So putting icing on the cookie seals it so it doesn't become as hard because there's something on its surface. So you could flood the whole cookie with icing if you really wanted to. And once your cookies are decorated and dry, you can also package them up and put them in the freezer. So if you have lots of cookies to make, this is what you would do. Like try to do cookies ahead of time so that you're not as stressed out during the actual holidays. And then when you're ready to eat them, you just leave it overnight on the counter, room temperature, and it should soften enough that they're not like bricks. In the past, I have used, you know those silver balls? They're like made of sugar and they're called like dragees. And they're like really, really tiny and you can put it on there. I didn't want to put that on because it's much too hard to eat. Do you have a sheet of cookies you already done and pull it on? No, we didn't. I didn't pre-make any cookies for different stages. I was just gonna do everything live. The only thing I did do beforehand was measure out the dry ingredients, melted the shortening. Maybe Stone will eat a cookie on stream. He will be the guinea pig. Where's the close-up cam? We don't have one. Stone has all these ambitions. of getting a camera for that purpose. We still need to get like a body mic rather than using this Yeti that picks up all the sounds. I don't know if you can hear the hum of the laptop right beside me. We'll donate to Incredible. I don't know how much those things are. We'll call it the cookie cam. Cooking cam. Okay, so far I have 5 cookies done. How long did that take me? But you can see my 5 so far. You're back. Where did you go? Are the kids eating their lunch? So weird not to hear them. I wish I can hear the music that you guys hear. A wireless headset. Actually, Stone won one. He won a wireless headset. But we don't know when that's coming. Okay. So is everyone all ready for their holidays? If you have finished your Christmas shopping, speak up. Wait, maybe the next question was, do you have all your presents wrapped? Kind of. You like our fridge? Wait, was the fridge? No, it was the washer and dryer that we had to go through an ordeal to get. I forgot what was wrong with our fridge. Did we just want to replace it? Or was there something wrong? A drawer set? Well, that's what we have, but it's attached to the fridge. You have to have them to wrap them. Oh, Dave, are you one of those last minute Christmas shoppers? Do you buy your gifts at the gas station? You know what? I do have we can use Christmas tree. I think I have one to put these cookies on once we're done. But I don't know if it'd be dry enough to stack. Truck stop. Well, whatever savings you can get, right? Take advantage. I have to give props to all the food and drink streamers out there because it's pretty challenging to do your actual cooking or baking tasks and keep on top of the chat at the same time. I'm sure it will come with practice. But this is something you can do that is also relaxing if you have the right consistency of the icing. Because normally, how I do a whole bunch of cookies is that I would line them all up on the tray, as many as possible, and sit down at the dining room table, and then have something playing in the background on TV, and then you do this at the same time. So it's kind of the equivalent, like if you were to do coloring books, coloring. So if you're looking for something like that, I would suggest decorating cookies. What's wrong with the curtain? Is it darker now? No, they're not silver. It's just white. It's like coarse sugar. So when I used to do some cake decorating, sometimes when you're using fondant, you can paint with dust, luster dust, and disco dust. But I think they found that disco dust wasn't, I think it wasn't FDA approved. So they stopped making it. Because I guess technically it's not edible. Okay. Okay, this is the last cookie that I am decorating. The rest I'll just do off stream. We've been on for not even 2 hours yet. I miss my aunt's cakes, miss getting birthday cakes from her. Yeah, my aunt-in-law, which is Stone's aunt, she was also a cookie decorator, into baking and stuff like that. That's what we had in common. Okay, so I'm gonna go find a tray that's holiday-ish. I will need to get the step stool to get it, because this is not something that we use every day. Which bladder? This one. This one? For the snowflake cookies? Or we have a whole bunch. Oh, this is different stuff. We have this different style too. I'll just bring all of them in. Okay, these are the choices. This one. Is that Clary? This one. This other one. Or it's like the first one, but this is a rectangular tree. Okay. You get to choose which tray should I use to display the cookies. Stone is setting up a prediction.
Okay.
Which tray? You have a minute. Wait, you don't even know which one is one. So one is this one. 2 is the one with 2 snowmen. 3 is with 1 snowman. And then 4 is the rectangular version of the first one. This is too difficult task for you. Number 3 is the one with the 1 snowman. That's in the lead right now. Will they off it? No. I think I'll just put some on and then take a picture and post it in our Discord. Number 3! That's this one. This big fat snowman. You chose him. Okay. And then he says, "Happy birthday." Okay. So let's put these cookies on. You vote number 1. It's too late now. Number 3 won. You will hold the cookies and eat them? Okay. I wish they were more dry. And then you can stack them. Nice. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the point of having certain patterns on plates because they're just going to get covered up with whatever you're putting on top. What's the point? You're gonna come over and take the cookies, Maddie Hunter? Okay. Maybe you're right, Great One. They don't quite... I can only put 8 cookies on here. And I don't know whether to put it uniformly on. Or just leave it alone. You can't even see the snowman! Here's the final product. Here's the final product! Are you trying to do like a screenshot? Oh, I see. It's cookie time. And you know what time it is? It's time for Stone to come over here and eat one on stream. You don't want to go on stream. Oh no, you were just on yesterday. No, you have to take a bite and promote my cookies by saying like how delicious it is. You come hide behind the counter then. You can have the one that's on this tray. Can you come on this side?
I don't want to go on for
Okay, you wanted me to like block over here so that nobody can see you walking on the camera? Are you behind me? That's slow. There's like lag there.
Yeah.
No, you have to eat the one that's over there. Because I don't
This
want
one?
Yeah. Whichever one.
This is my favorite part of being married to you. All the cookies. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, stop.
For all the cookies. Is it soft and chewy? Like it's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, World of Wrestling. Cow.
Hola, Kyle.
It's done.
Feel good.
You have to be more close up so they can see your face. You're so far away.
One more hill.
No, I mean like lean over the counter so that they can see how you enjoy my cookie. Or you could be making them jealous.
Mm, 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 mm.
I can't even hear the crunching, like from the sugar and the icing. You have to bring the other box now. Okay. He's gonna go bring something else over here. That's an old face? I don't know about that. How do you know, Twin Screw? How do you know? Is this a goalie thing?
Alright, I'm gonna change the scene to the giveaway now.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh. It's too late. I didn't see. I didn't see that great one.
It's gonna turn into a Wookiee.
Okay, I'll save it for when he comes back, because he has to come back. What? Nothing. Nothing. I'm not talking about anything. Just come here after you set up that screen. Just don't turn into a Wookiee from eating that cookie. He's a cookie Wookiee monster. Yes! Exclamation mark ticket! It's that time. We only have 2 people that entered. Wow, the screen is super small. Oh. Why did you put it where my elbow was? You could win one of these gifts. Oh, it's this way. But you can't see it anymore. It's too far away to see the actual numbers. But here we go. We have 9 entrants so far. You could win one of these prizes. Enter exclamation mark ticket. Hi, Rusty. We have 11 people that have entered. Spoof number, go away. $11 people. What could be in here? It could be many things. It could be pebbles. It could be more title shots. It could be other things, other types of matches. You still didn't get that spicy coffee. No, I don't know. There's no spicy coffee in here. Do the cookies taste better than the new Tim Beefs? I haven't had any of the Tim Beefs, so I don't know. Dante is boycotting the Tim Beefs. Why? Are you not one of those ones that would keep the box and try to sell it for profit? Because I heard that was a thing as well. Did everyone enter exclamation mark ticket? You have a minute and a half to do it. That's a lot of driving, Kyle. Oh, because you hate the person that named them. But we really don't know whether it was him that named it or it was his publicist or maybe Tim Hortons themselves. Okay, so the missing numbers, it was number 19, so that's gone. And 14 was chosen yesterday. So those are two numbers that are gone. You can't pick those. 1 minute left. Scary dog, you don't know what Tim Beefs is. I think there are 3 flavors.
Seconds.
20 seconds. Are they upstairs?
Yeah.
I can hear one of them.
Okay. Count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of draw. Who is our winner? Dave the Hunter! Woohoo! Dave, which number? I can't see.
17.
Number 17? Okay, that's this one down here. Number 17. Wait, right? You see it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's your prize. I want to see. It's a title shot. Congratulations, Dave. Now we can put these onto the side.
I'm styling.
So you can't pick number
Upside down.
17 moving forward. Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining in the chat, chatting with me while I do my first baking stream, going through all the stuff. I don't know sound wise how it sounded to you. Like I said, try to reduce as much noise as possible, and then I forgot things.
Scurvy Doggo cheered for
We will
100
be
bits. Baking equals ratings.
doing the rest of these cookies off stream. I'll be packaging them all. Thank you, Scurvy Dog, for your bits. Baking equals ratings. I don't know about that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So it was like a 2-hour stream, it looks like. That's okay. I didn't think that it was going to take a long time to do. We just had to like wait for the dough to stiffen up a little bit. And then we had to wait for it to cool down.
World of Wrestling
So
underscore
once
cheered
everything
for
is
200
good,
bits.
then you don't really have to do much. So, thanks, Kyle, for your bits as well. You're supposed to come and do that. Can you hear him off screen? Okay. So let's see. Hey, do we do a lurker reward too? At the end of the stream? Okay, we could do a lurker reward as well. Hey, and none of you did any heists. As far as I know, you guys didn't do any heists today. Enter your time so you can win the lurker reward. One of these things can be yours. Had to be like down here. And I won't be entering, so you know that it won't be rigged. If the price is right. What are you doing? Why is my hat being like all invisible? I thought it was okay. Oh, it's because I'm on this overlay? Oh, and there is a heist. Join the heist. When the heist is over, we can do the lurker drop. Oh, the kids are gonna go to school. How many people are in the heist? 11. Yeah, it's a good chance for us to get the jackpot as well. There's 12 people in the heist, so we need 4 more. Make it perfect. Yes? We have 13 people in the heist. Wow, I look so blurry. Is it not the camera not in focus? 3 more people for the heist. I can see you moving me around. Who you talking to, Scurry Dog? You know, I don't have any cooking wine. We usually don't cook with that. No, it's probably gone because Maddie Hunter drank it all. Okay, 13 people in the heist. Yeah, I don't think that I would buy wine that's specifically for cooking. It would just be wine that we got as a gift. Did everyone make it? Let's see. So far, we're getting some good results. No! No! Am I the only one that didn't make it? Boo! Man! What luck. And no jackpot. We tried. The jackpot took my petals. So we're gonna count down for Lurker in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Dante, you have won. What would you like for your reward? Another cage match. Okay, so you'll probably send on Discord which participants will be in it. And don't forget Cowboy this time, okay? Well, thank you everybody for coming in on our stream. Tune in a couple hours. What time is it? Oh, it's in half an hour. Half an hour. We have the Nova show. So go and have your lunch, take a break, and then come back. Hopefully we'll be set up in time back in our regular area and not the kitchen. And hope to see you then. So thank you very much. I don't know what else to say. If there's any comments on what to do for improvements, please let us know. You can send it on Discord. You can either, I guess, message me or message Stone, because any type of feedback is good. This is the first stream that I've had. We are going to be rating someone that we've rated before. It's also a cooking stream. It's gonna be, hey, it's me, Salty. I don't know what he's doing right now, but Stone's gonna send us over there. So, peace out, everybody. See you in half an hour. Yeah. Smashing heads.